a.k.a. Sports. It's in the game.
The first round of the NBA playoffs continues as we get ready for Game 2 on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you talk about the Nets coming in. They were winners in Game 1, as expected, on their home floor. They'll look to build on that advantage here at home in Game 2.
And Game 1 went as expected. But now, as the higher seed, you still got to take care of business in game 2. As a road team, all you're looking to do is split one of these first 2 games.
Williams. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Kyrie across the timeline. Just underway. Happier with us for game 2. From the outside, no good. Harden to Griffin. Down low to Jordan. Won't go. Here's Atlanta to Trae Young. Gets it down to Capella. Blake Griffin with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Irving. Kyrie Irving missed his first. That one goes. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down a point to Griffin. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. Shot from the lane won't go. Goes to the left side. Irving into the front court. They trail by 1. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Capella. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Irving. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Blake Griffin swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Williams. Down low, Capella. And throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Brooklyn's got it. Irving to Griffin. Durant shakes free and hits.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
To Beasley. Williams to the rim. A pass stolen by the Nets. Gets it in the left corner. Kyrie gets a shot up off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Irving with the basketball. Leads a bucket. To Griffin. Harden. Message received. Well defended. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Trae Young at the line. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Harden. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Allen Crabbe. Harden's on him. For three. Tough shot. No good for Allen Crabbe.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Griffin. He's got it for three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Beasley to Allen Crabbe. Won't go. Nets have it. Irving to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Williams to Beasley. And he finishes at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Durant. Harden. Clint Capella able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense. To Beasley. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Durant. To Griffin. Durant to Irving. Griffin. Off the mark. No good. To Williams. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Allen Crabbe at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Dinwiddie into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He missed it. Easy pass to the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Griffin. The Nets now with 4 to shoot from long range. Can't get the bounce. Trae Young. Blake Griffin sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Griffin. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's a high degree of difficulty for Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. Williams across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. Not today. To Hollis-Jefferson. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
It's Atlanta ball. And scores.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Harden into the front court. Leads one. Oh, emphatic slam.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
DeAndre Jordan tips it. That's his third block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Leads just a point. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. And a chance coming up at the line.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Nets have the basketball. James Harden, 3 for 4. Good start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Allen Crabbe. And he'll head to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. It's Brooklyn's ball. To Aldridge. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here comes the screen. Fires the three. No good. That's great defense. To Harden. James Harden. He's now 5 for 6. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Nope, first one does not go. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Brooklyn with the basketball. To Aldridge. Harden. To Hollis Jefferson. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. Shot from the lane won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
To Griffin. Fires the 3. And Blake Griffin, good on the quick release for 3.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Allen Crabbe here against Harden. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Irving brings the ball up court. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Trae Young flushes it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Harden in possession. His team up by 7. To Irving. Good look that time, but off the mark. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
James Harden trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Missed it at the line. Trae Young. To Capella. Clint Capella. 3 for 3 in this first half.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Kyrie with the rock. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Harden. Tough shot. Well defended. Trae Young. Great feed. Sets it up. And count the basket.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Up 5. To Harden. 4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Hawks have it. Trae Young. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Shot from in close, no good. Kyrie Irving sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Irving. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Clint Capella. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Kyrie across the timeline. Leads 5. Here comes the screen. Irving. Now a steal by Atlanta. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Participating Buttsville Burgers Restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Buttsville Burgers, where the thrill is magic.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Durant to Harden. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
James Harden at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Trae Young. Here comes the screen. To Trae Young. Scores from the post.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
It's in the hands of James Harden. To Irving. Durant. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Got it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Harden in possession. Leads up bucket. To Irving. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Pulled down by Dedmon. Here comes the screen. Trae Young. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
A drive, but he can't get it to go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Has a look. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Nothing going here on that drive. LaMarcus Aldridge. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Blake Griffin rejects it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Beasley. Williams. Trae Young to Williams. Five to shoot. Trying to cash in. A shot no good there by Williams.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Throws it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Brooklyn's got it. Irving. To Durant. And scores, plus the foul. DeAndre Jordan, another strong finish, going to the line for a chance at 3.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Trae Young to Williams. Screen coming. Williams to Trae Young. Deep 2 there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Trae Young. To Beasley. Layup goes down. Well done.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Jordan to Griffin. Here's a chance from long range. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Trae Young to Williams. Trae Young. For 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Williams into the front court. Right now, down 7. Blake Griffin pins it. And that one out of bounds off a net. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Williams lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Durant. Rises for the slam.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Hawks with the basketball. The drive right to the basket. Trae Young lays it in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here's Irving into the front court. Lead stands at 7. DeAndre Jordan, look out. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Trae Young. Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Jordan from the painted area won't go down. Williams across the timeline. His team down 9. And count the basket inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving to Griffin. And finishes strong.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
They'll get it to Durant. He throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Trae Young to Beasley. Here comes the screen. Williams to Trae Young. DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air. Fourth this contest. Shot clock violation. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. With that, he's 5 for 9. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Hawks have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Assists.
The Atlanta Hawks are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
DeAndre Jordan did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Oh, 5-second violation. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Williams from long range. He drills the 3.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Trae Young to Capella. Flushes it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Here's Harden with the rock to Griffin. Clint Capella, huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Williams into the front court. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Harden with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. And the two counted at the rim for DeAndre Jordan.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
And scores, plus the foul. You have to respect every part of his game. Blake Griffin going to the line for a chance at three. Blake Griffin trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 68%. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. It's the Hawks with the basketball to Beasley. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Jordan. A lot of contact, no whistle.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Lou Williams. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Irving into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Cashes in for 2.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Jordan. Short jumper, won't fall. And draws the foul.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. It's James Harden once again. Probing the defense. He's looking for an opening. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Has a chance. Shot won't go. To Durant. And finishes strong.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Almost, but no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is...
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Williams. Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
Irving to Durant. Fires the three. He was all over him. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Has a look. And a putback slam.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time. Can't connect from in close. To Irving. Kyrie Irving. He's 3 for 7.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Durant. Griffin. Irving. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Runners good there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
KD with the rock. To Jordan. Slams it down. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Williams to Trae Young. Nothing going here on that drive. Beasley to Trae Young. Nice pass to get things going.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Leads 5. Jordan to Durant. He gets it.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here's Atlanta. A pass down low to Beasley. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Harden with it up top. Up 5 to Griffin. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Williams. Here comes the screen. Williams to Trae Young. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Kyrie Irving, now 4 for 9. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
It's good, and 1.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Michael Beasley at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Griffin. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Dinwiddie. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
So he hits the first, misses the second. And that one out of bounds off a net. To Capella. Almost unlucky bounce to Aldridge. Rebounds taken in by Atlanta. To Capella. It was right there. And now the intentional foul on Capella. They'll set him to the line for a pair.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Clint Capella has got 2 shots coming. A career 48% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. To Hollis Jefferson. Good. Off a spin.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
To Beasley. They work it to Capella, down low, off the assist.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Nets have it. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's now 4 for 6.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Beasley. DeAndre Jordan with the block. Make that 7.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. To Hollis Jefferson. And he draws the contact. LaMarcus Aldridge will go to the line for 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. It's Atlanta ball. three. Off the iron. No good. To Jordan. Lays it up and in. Jordan swats it. 8 now.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Allen Crabbe able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. LaMarcus Aldridge. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Misses the first. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Gets to the basket and scores. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Has a chance, missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Williams across the timeline, trailing by 15. Terrence Ross here against LaMarcus Aldridge. To Williams. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. Williams for 3. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Hollis Jefferson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Three for 3. Nice. Trae Young. Won't go down. Beyond the arc for three. That no good. Off the mark. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. To Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. From long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Trae Young. Screen coming to Trae Young. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Durant. To Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. Here comes the screen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Aldridge. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
LaMarcus Aldridge trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Trae Young. To shoot for Atlanta. Deep two there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Backcourt violation is called. Harden to Durant. Down low, Aldridge. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
And he stuffs it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Trae Young. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Fires the three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Griffin. Hawks have the rebound. Not that time. To Durant. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
New blood coming in for both sides. Harden. Durant. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Blake Griffin with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And slams it down. Big finish for Aldridge. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Williams to Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Williams' shot won't go. To Harden. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Hawks have it. Trae Young. To Beasley. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Durant to Harden. Lets it fly from long range. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Williams to Trae Young. Fires the three. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
A lackluster first half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
Irving to Aldridge. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Kevin Durant has it. To Aldridge. And the finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Trae Young. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It's in the hands of Harden. To Jordan. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Trae Young to Capella. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. 9 blocks.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Jordan, that's not his range. It's no good. Hawks with the basketball. LaMarcus Aldridge knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Not that time. He misses. Nice pass to set things up. Here's Durant for two. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To Williams. To Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Not that. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Nets have the basketball. Durant to Jordan. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Driving right to the basket. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
DeAndre Jordan sends it away. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night. Williams. A pass stolen by the Nets.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Kyrie Irving. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Jordan with a drop step. Scores from the post.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shots. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Williams. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
James Harden at the controls. To Durant. 4-3. Message received. Well defended. Trying to cash in. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate. Deep three at the buzzer. Kyrie Irving is going to get 3 shots here. A career 87% from the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second and 3, got it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious. They've taken the upper hand in this best-of-7 series, a 2-games-to-none lead. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. When you look at these highlights, you can see how this team was able to earn the victory in this matchup. Great game by this squad. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets. The Hawks didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Fast break points.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
DeAndre Jordan seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.